do get in unpaid work is you get great enthusiasm, because no one would be there if they weren't enthusiastic about the project, and so what I find is that you get incredible camaraderie and a great sort of team spirit when there's no money, when there's not much money involved, because everyone is there for the love of the job.
I'm Drew Lovett, and I was the director of Snatchers.
My name's Dana Bruce, and I produced Snatchers.
Snatchers is our second film that we've done under Northern Giant.
Drew had got the script for Insomnia that I'd been working on for a while and been working with John on, and they were looking for a producer. So that's how I got involved.
I'm John. I was the writer on Snatchers, which I didn't think Drew would be interested in because he's not much of a horror fan. But I told him about the idea anyway because, you know, we're mates and we get along and stuff. And he actually seemed to be quite excited about it. And so from there I took the initial idea and went and fleshed it out and gave it dialogue and expanded it and all that. And then gave it to Drew and he really liked it. And now we are where we are, really.
But fun is so difficult to get. You've either got to fall into certain categories, or you've either got to have done something before. It's very hard to get in as a first-time entrant for funding.
We decided to do like an experiment with using Facebook and kind of set up a contribution scheme.
We got Adam Crozier on board, the head of ITV, and he gave us money. So that was great, because then pretty much then you go around to everybody else saying, "Well, Crozier's giving us money."
It was a really good experiment, and it made us make the film. Really, we've all been able to do some of that, and it being quite successful that it was, we probably wouldn't have got the film made at all. So
by the time the shoot came around, we were ready to go, and we didn't have tons of money. It probably worked out where we made it for just under £1,000, and that includes screening as well, insurance, paying people for equipment and covering everything.
I'm Erin, I play Danielle.
So we got some show reels through from people, and we liked what we were seeing, but we couldn't quite get Erin out of her head.
Erin who we'd worked with before in Insomnia.
She did, and like I said to you before, she's so intuitive. It just helped me sort of just really bring confidence to the scene and confidence to the set, which is what everybody's brought to this set.
My name's Rupert, I play Jeff.
Basically, we got into touch with Rupert through Dana, the producer, and he really likes the film, and we kind of had a chat and wanted to work with each other, and got him the scripts of Snatchers, and he was happy to come on board. And so yeah, really happy with. And then Jimmy and Mac we were looking for these characters, and they were the people that we wanted. So it was really good for the casting, and we were really lucky to get the cast that we did.
My name is Mike McKenzie, and I've been playing Christian, short film.
Now, this is another interesting one, because we didn't know where to go with this for the Christian character.
I was doing a little play in Salford, and the person who was directing me, I don't know if she heard about it, but she put me up for it.
First person they sent me was Mac. She sent me a photo of Mac, and was completely captivated by the promotional shot that they sent.
Drew and Dana, they wanted to see a bit of material. They said, "We like your look, but have you got a bit of material?" Showed them a show reel, they brought me in for an audition, and it sort of worked from there.
Rob, Drew met outside having a fag.
I'm the DOP, I point the camera. Thank you!
He was great. Rob was absolutely fantastic, a real eye, real talent. Drew and Rob worked very well together. Mark Herschel, who's our sound recordist and designer, and it's always cheesy when people say it's like another character, but it is like another character. It's not the same film without it. Mark brings his A game all the time. He's completely professional. Got Ash back again.
My name's Ash, and I'm the first AD on Snatchers.
Ash, especially for this, Ash knows his horror films. So to have him around and to be there.
I got involved from doing Insomnia with Drew and Dana. First time around, they invited me back. It was great. Good, yeah.
So it was fun working with Ash on a horror film.
It's an amazing feeling knowing, you've made this first film, and then you're asking people to come back, and again, not for much money, and people travelling from all around the country, and people have come and done it, and been happy to come and work with us again, and you know, I can nothing but thanks to everyone who's, you know, it shows that, you know, they have a belief in me and the films that I'm wanting to make, and they want to be a part of that, as well as, you know, they want to be part of the whole group and what we can do in the future, hopefully, and that's where we're hopefully trying to keep it. So